What's up, guys? I am back. Yes, my new computer came in yesterday. It blows my old computer out of the water. It's noticeably faster in every single way. I ordered it from Newegg.com. I actually got it on sale. It's not a name brand computer, it's an off brand computer, but I got this computer for $550. And it's a 6 core. It has 8 gigs of RAM. It's only got a Radeon HD 6670 graphics card, but I mean, I was coming from a GeForce 210, so I'm not complaining there. But anyway, so now I'm back and I'm making a video about League of Legends, but let's not talk about that because who cares about League of Legends? I know I don't. I'm just making this video so that you don't have to look at my face in the background. Anyway, it is now December 7th, and it is 9 days until the early release of Star Wars The Old Republic begins. And I am getting excited now that I have a new computer and I know I've checked the requirements and I've gone to the website called well, you Google can I run it, and it'll bring you to like a website like systemrequirements.com or something, and you can check your computer against any game against their minimum requirements and their recommended requirements if those are listed. And I checked my game or computer against Star Wars, and it says I can run that for days. So holla. But anyway, it's all settled. I'm gonna be playing as soon as I can get in. I'm gonna be starting a Sith Inquisitor. I'm going to be playing as a healer all the way. Um, there was a day or two in there where my brother kind of was wavering and thought he might want to play on the Republic side, and I was almost going to be a consular, but and I'm cool with that either way, but because I'm not like, oh, I have to be an Inquisitor, but at the same time, I am kind of glad that he changed his mind and I get to be an Inquisitor because I don't know, picking up rocks and throwing out at people is kind of cool, but throwing lightning is just badass. And I didn't realize how badass it was until I watched a bunch of consular videos trying to pump myself up to play that. And then when he said, "Oh, we can go Empire," and I went back and watched some Inquisitor videos, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome." But anyway, I'm gonna be a healer, so I guess this is the time where I shamelessly plug myself because right now I don't have a server or a guild. So if you are watching this video and you are in a guild and you need healers and you play on a PvE or PvE or role play server, not PvP, send me a comment or a message or something. Tell me what server you play on, and I will start up and I will be your healer. Because I'm looking for guilds that are looking to raid. I'm not looking for those guilds that are just starting up that have never raided before, and they're just trying to get members. I'm not looking for that. I'm sure like every guild that starts up is has got the best intentions of raiding, but I'm looking for a guild that's actually raided, that plans to raid, that is active, so that we can group together and level up in instances at least some of the time, if I choose to do that, and then we'll get to higher levels and start trying to go through content. Now, I don't want it to be super hardcore, but I don't want it to be super casual either. I'm not trying to be a snob or anything like that, but I just don't want to be grouping with people that, you know, will get to the level of rating and not have the first idea how to raid. Because I don't even claim to be an expert either. I have raided in other games, but crap, I've never led a raid. So I mean, if there's not at least one guy in there that knows what the heck is going on and can lead a raid, then it's a waste of time. So if you're a guild that has raided before and wants to raid again and you need healers, drop me a line and you got yourself a healer. Anyway, I mean that's pretty much all I can say about that. I'm really excited about all the crafting system that's going to be in the game, and I've been hearing a lot of negative press about the game. Like people have just been giving really critical reviews, and I just think that's completely unfair because they're saying things like, "Well, PvP is disappointing because um they don't even have arenas, and the battlegrounds are just woefully uncool, and the maps are horrible, and Hutball's not cool, and Void Zone is just a horrible version of Strand of the Ancients." Well, actually, Strand of the Ancients sucked, so I highly doubt that. But uh, Alderaan is cool, but it's just a mirror image of Gilneas. Well, see, here's the thing: how many battlegrounds did WoW have when it was released? How what arenas did WoW have when it was released? Oh yeah, it had nothing. All it had was open world PvP, which most of us never did. So you're comparing a game, which is what you're doing when you're trying to judge a game based on the fact that it doesn't have arenas, or it only has three battlegrounds and you don't like all three of them. You're comparing a game to a game like WoW that has rated arenas, rated battlegrounds, and like what was it, 6 or 7 different battlegrounds now at this point once the expansion hits. And of course it's going to come up short. But when you compare Star Wars: The Old Republic to WoW when it released, it's miles ahead. And if you look at what Star Wars: The Old Republic is going to be like in 2 years once they've added some content, it's going to destroy WoW if it's balanced at all. Which I don't know, I mean, it's not guaranteed that it will be balanced. But if it is balanced, it'll be awesome. I mean, there's always a chance that it could suck. I mean, but that's the same with any game. Hell, WoW was the greatest game in history, but they managed to release a expansion that made it from a game that I could play for 12 hours a day and never get bored to a game that I can't even play for 20 minutes a game without 20 minutes a day without getting bored. So I mean, any game could be good or bad just depending on what they do to it. But so I'm not saying Star Wars is going to be awesome no matter what happens, but I'm just saying that this game has pretty good potential, and people that are rating it poorly right now are not realizing how awesome this game is, and it hasn't even launched yet. It's just stupid. But I don't know. That's just my opinion, and since my opinion is the only one that matters, there just take it for what it is. Anyway, in case you're wondering, in this game, I happen to be playing with 4 guys that claimed they were pre-made, and I was actually not very impressed because you can see at this point we were really behind, and I was like, and they were actually talking crap every time I realized I was playing horribly, but I wasn't playing for kills, I was playing for nodes, and they were just talking crap to me, and they weren't really doing that well for a pre-made, so it was kind of pissing me off. But we actually kind of they actually kind of kicked it into high gear towards the end of this game. Anyway, there was one more thing I wanted to talk about in this video, and I was talking to a friend the other day, and he said that I needed to go out and get Battlefield 3. Now, I happen to own Battlefield Bad Company 2. Well, at least I did before my computer went down. I still own it, but since I have a different computer now, it's being stupid about the redemption code, and it's not letting me get online. It's saying that I've already used my copy, which is stupid because I can't use it anymore. But so if you happen to be watching this video and you know how I can get around that, that would be helpful. But now that I have a computer that can actually run a game like Battlefield 3, and I have a friend that wants me to play, and I'm really just trying to decide if I need to, if I want to get it. Is it worth getting? If anyone's played that game, it would be useful to hear your opinion, because I think I would like it, but at the same time, I don't. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know if it would, if because I'm historically horrible at these games, and if I'm really horrible at this game, or if it lags too much because my graphics card isn't exactly where it needs to be, then it wouldn't be worth it for me. But maybe it would. Anyway, I need to wrap this video up because I've only got a couple seconds left. But it's good to be back, guys, and I will be making videos from now on. Hopefully.